Hi Cancer, welcome to your monthly Taroscope with me, Raphael Ray from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so without further ado, let's go into the month ahead for you. So I would like to call into both of these decks all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I hope that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So your actions and your interactions in the world in the month of March. Let's see what's in store. Okay, wow, so one jumped straight out there. So we've got the Three of Wands, Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is a great card. It's actually, you know, it's a really awesome card. It's light, it's powerful, it's simple in its message as well. So the Three of Wands itself represents short trips, short journeys. So this is going to be a month where you're going to places, where you're going to find yourself sort of on the go quite a lot. And this isn't just, it's not necessarily even in a social context. This is going to be more about you deciding to go on trips. It's going to be about you deciding to take and make short journeys, because the number three, well, the Three of Wands is the three of actions. This is about movement and consistent movement as well. So short journeys, short trips, hops across the pond, all that kind of stuff. And it talks very much about so the Three of Wands actually represents your ship coming in. It's a really good luck card. It's a windfall kind of energy. It's something that finds you by happy surprise, you know. And it's usually, when I see this card, as I said, you know, it's got all of the travel implications, but it usually means that you're going to find something, or like some kind of windfall makes its way into your life on the travels that you take. So in the process of going to, you know, on a short trip, or in the process of going to visit something or someone, you know, like whether you're going to see something that you've wanted to see for a long time, whether you're going to the theatre, an art gallery, whatever it is, it has some element of a happy, positive surprise that comes your way on the travel that you're taking. So your actions and your interactions, this is you going places. This is you deciding to make yourself more available to the world and the things that can happen, you know, on a positive level for you by being in the world, by interacting with the world, by, you know, going to different places. This is a change of environment, and it's your ship coming in. You know, you're expansively looking out at the world and seeing and deciding as well, actually, that there is actually more out there for you. And this is about you really getting to grips with the fact that you've got to be in the world for you've got to be in the world for it to truly receive you and benefit you in the best way possible. So yeah, awesome. So in your money and your materials, this is like your finances, but could also be your home. It could also be your physical body as well, like your health and stuff. So everything on a physical, practical, mundane level. Okay, and you get, wow, the Four of Wands. I mean, so you've really got the fire energy working for you this month. You've got a Wands card, which is fire, which is the divine spark within you. It's your willpower, your drive, your passion to get things done. You've got that in your actions and your interactions. So movement is taking place, but then in your home and in your money and your materials, you're getting the solid home, you're getting the solid foundation. Money this month looks absolutely brilliant for you guys. In fact, it looks the best that I've seen for anybody so far. You know, and because the Four of Wands is celebration. The Four of Wands is, it's literally a celebration. It's like a marriage almost as well. You know, so for some of you, this is about deciding to make a really solid step. So for some of you, this will be about putting a deposit down. This will be about, you know, deciding to finally buy a house. This will be about you really making the decision on where it is that you want to live. This month is the month where you kind of say to yourself, okay, That's what I want, and I'm going for it, and it actually starts to manifest. Where everybody else, this is going to be the start of it, I believe that for you, Cancer, this is going to be, you will actually see this happen this month. You will have some form of confirmation on a new place. You will have some form of communication. If you put an offer in for a house, it will be accepted. If you're selling a house, if you're selling a property, this bodes even better for you, because it means that you'll get more than the asking price. Whatever you're selling, you sell at more than it's worth. Whatever you're buying, you get for not less than it's worth, but you get closer to your budget. Money is blessed this month. This is a celebration. Like I said, it also represents marriage. And when I see these two cards here coupled together, so you've got the Three of Wands, which is the windfall coming in. That's, you know, the energy of the windfall. That's coupled with the Four of Wands, you know, which in total gives you 7. 7 is a lucky, powerful number. It's also a number of challenge, endurance, and also introspection. But when I see these two together, that just tells me that this month is going to be a really big money month for you guys. It's going to be a really big physical month for you guys. The home environment, you know, if you're selling or buying a house, it goes really, really well for you. I mean, you couldn't really ask for much more than that. Okay, so let's have a look at your communications. Your communications is your ideas, the things that you share with people. It's the conversations you have, your phone calls, text messages, emails, actual letters. Does anybody do that anymore? You know, whenever I get a letter, even if it's a bill, I'm like, ooh, you know, because usually everything's done online now. So letters are fast becoming a thing of the past. It's crazy. Okay, so in your communications, you get yourself, Cancer. So although, you know, some of you are guys, I am myself a Cancer moon sign. So this is, you know, this reading is relevant for me on an emotional level, on, you know, my emotional vibration in the world. So the Queen of Cups is a water sign female usually. This could be a Cancerian, usually a Cancerian as well, because the Queen of Cups herself is ruled by Cancer. But it could also be a Pisces or a Scorpio female. This is a female that's going to play quite a pivotal role in your life during March, and this is somebody that you're going to be constantly talking with. For the guys among you, you know, this is somebody that's really going to either benefit you financially or is actually going to gift you something financially. For the women in your life, this will be somebody like, it could be a mother, it could be a sister, a grandmother sort of influence. This is somebody that really has your back, somebody that really has your best interests at heart, because the Queen of Cups is the archetypal wife and mother. This is somebody that knows how to nurture, somebody that knows how to give and love and be unconditional with the love that they offer and the support that they offer. When this represents an archetype of ourselves, this talks about our ability to rule our emotions in a changeable way. So this talks about, whereas the King of Cups is all about ruling his emotions, not necessarily with an iron fist, but he's all about ruling the emotional tide. Whereas the Queen teaches you how to work with the emotional tide. She teaches you how to work that, how to work with it and how to ride the emotional tides. When this falls in your communication, it talks about you giving advice, but it also talks about you receiving advice. So there's going to be like this mutually beneficial energy around your communications this month. This is going to be you talking to people and interacting with people from a place of reverence and love and getting that same in return. It's like you can't help people enough with your words, but they can't help you enough as well. And the beauty of this is when you couple it with your money and your materials, this gives you, you know, the Five of Wands gives you the actions to see it through. So it's not just lovey-dovey words and, you know, thoughts and ideas. You're actually being able to ground this to turn it into something practical. You know, this is actually really awesome, guys. This is, you know, giving you the chance to really communicate what it is that you want and need from the world. And in order to make that manifest, you have people, and one, like I said, one specific person of this kind of nature coming through to really support and facilitate your achievement of those things. And in return, what you give to people through your communication is an understanding of how much you truly support them and how much you can nourish their goals and dreams if they ask for it. Beautiful, really, I mean, stunning. So, in your heart and your hearth, so this is your emotions, your relationships with, you know, your significant other, or even with your family and your friends. Okay, and we have the Knight of Wands. So this is you getting, you know, for those of you that are coupled, this is a passionate month. You know, I see sex, sensuality, I see lots of passion, I see lots of fiery interaction in the bedroom and outside of the bedroom. I see those of you that have been in couple, you know, been in couples for a long time, I see you getting that spark of what you had in the beginning. I see that excitement and that passion and that drive coming back. For those of you that are just getting into a relationship with someone, it says that things move really fast and things move quite steamily. I mean, with the other cards here, there's lots of good, but I would always err on the side of caution. When you get into a new relationship, there is a tendency for everybody to go too fast. Don't travel too fast so that you burn yourself out. You know, yeah, don't travel too fast so you burn yourself out. For those of you that are single, this is going to be a month of pure passion. It's going to be a month of you just enjoying your own body and enjoying other people's bodies. And for those of you, you know, for all of us, this falls in your family sector and your friends, this talks about the spirit of adventure. This talks about you being excited about life and getting other people riled up about life and saying, come on, you know, let's go and do this, let's go and do that, let's go and travel here, let's go and travel there. For some of you, this is about your ability to just go with the flow, because, you know, Cancerians can be quite stubborn sometimes. I love you guys, you know I do, and like I said, I'm a Cancerian moon sign. But this month, if people offer to take you on adventures, go. Absolutely go. Be a part of the adventure. Show them how to really have fun. You know, when you guys let loose and you really open up and let your feelings do what they're supposed to, oh, it's magic. It really is. Okay, so your key to the month. What do you need to know? What is the universe's final tidbit? Let's have a look. You get the World. I mean, look at that. Absolutely stunning. The World brings us new things. It brings us new places, new people. It brings us a new way to see life. When you get the World card, it means that you're effectively becoming a master at something. And what I kind of feel from here, this is about self-mastery. You know, and I said this to you guys last month. This was about getting to the point where you could say, you know what, I'm not your parent. I'm not here to look after everybody else. I need to focus on myself. And in doing so, you've actually created a brand new paradigm. In doing so, you've actually allowed yourself to say, do you know what, I want and need more abundance in my life. I need more in order to enjoy the, you know, to enjoy this life cycle that I'm having. And what this kind of turns into is a more complete picture. I mean, you've got all this fire here and then this little foundation of water, and that kind of tells me that you're on this drive, this dynamic drive to really switch things up a gear. You know, and March facilitates that for you, because the World is not just about the end of one chapter and the beginning of a new one, but the World is also mastery, because it represents the planet Saturn. And Saturn, as we know, the hard taskmaster, will give you what you want and what you seek and what you ask for, but it will ensure that you do the work for it. Last month, you really put in the effort, you really did the work. This month, it's going to be about mastering that and saying, okay, you know what, I said I wanted more for myself, I said I wanted to be more in control of myself and what, you know, I want to happen for my life. Now, how do I make that happen? Well, you make that happen by owning yourself and owning your life. And it looks like with these here, you know, with this much fire, fire is your willpower. It's about who you are and how you present yourself to the world. And this is you saying, you know what, I'm here, this is what I want, and I'm coming to claim everything they told me that I couldn't have. Cancer, you are doing it for yourself this month. This is, you know, this is about, you know, just you becoming and doing and being and having everything that you wanted and asked for. Really, really exciting month for you guys. Let me know how this pans out. You know I love you for it. Okay, so I wish you an abundance of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance itself. Thank you so much for all of your continued support. You can reach me on the links below. Don't forget, there's a PayPal link there as well if you guys feel to donate. For those of you that have already, super grateful. We are so grateful for it. Thank you so much. Have a great month and I will see you soon.